Hey, this is Toria again, and this time I'm coming with another message. And I was prompted to talk about love. I know that it's Valentine's Day just passed and everything. I don't really celebrate the holidays, but the love energy is definitely something that's prevalent right now. And the thing that I have picked up on is more so love and preparation right now. So what God was telling me is this is for those of us who love very intensely. You know what I mean? If you are what you consider an empath or somebody that just loves very strongly and you show your love, in everything that you do, then this is for you. You know, if this is for you, then you'll be one of those people that people might say is too intense and you feel like you have to scale back or whatever, or so that your energy is a little too much for some people. You know what I mean? You smile everywhere you go. People might be asking you, why are you smiling so much? Or when you get comfortable with people, you just run off at the mouth. You're constantly giving to people. Your energy is high or whatever, on a high vibe most of the time. And some people may not understand you. This is for you. Um, there may be sometimes lately that you've been feeling discouraged from bringing your whole self into situations, because in this time and in this season there's a lot going on. Like, people are stressed out. You know what I mean? They have a lot on their minds, and so a lot of people are in a lower vibrational energy, and the energy that you have coming off of you might irritate their spirit. You know what I mean? God is saying, do not let go of any of that intensity. Don't show up in any situation 50% of yourself or only part of yourself. Show up with your full self. Show up with your full light. Shine your light brightly. God is saying that that is needed in this time. You are the light of the world. You know what I mean? And you can't cover up the light. You're the salt of the earth. And if the salt loses saltiness, then wherewith shall it be salted? Shall the world be salted? You're good for nothing but to be trampled underfoot, is what the word said. So he's saying, keep your saltiness. You know what I mean? Stay as intense as you have always been, as you are internally. Bring that fullness out. God is gonna refill you with more and more. He says Christ is the well of living water that never runs dry. And what that means is that the more we pour into other people, God is right there. God's love is bigger than us. You know what I mean? So he has the ability to refill us even when we feel depleted. Go to God and God can refill you with that same amount of love and energy that you put out into the world. And as long as you stay faithful to him, he's going to continue to do that. But he says that right now he wants you to show up all the way. And the reason why is because he's preparing a table before you. There's the preparation part. He's preparing a table. And that table is going to be a very big table for a lot of people. And the reason why it's so big is because God doesn't want to just feed you, he wants you to feed others as well. So he's going to bless you big. The bigger your love, the bigger the blessing, and the more people you're going to be able to help. So God is asking you in this moment not to shy back, not to shrink back for nobody, but be your full self. Bring your full self, and come with courage. Perfect love casts out fear. And think about it this way, Christ said that if he be lifted up, he will draw all men unto him. Imagine how strong of a love can draw all men. How much magnetism you would have to possess to draw all men. That's intense, right? So he wants us to operate within that same image. He wants us to mirror his image. God says that the love that we have in us is his love. So why hide it away? Why, shun it away when you know that that's something God, the world needs God. And if you have God's essence in you, you shouldn't be ashamed of that. You should be sharing that with everybody because you know that it's a need, right? So God is telling us to show up all the way. Love God with all your heart, your soul, and your might. God is within, but then he says, love your neighbor as yourself. That's an intense love. So that's what God is telling me right now. I encourage you to have courage. You know what I mean? To go out here and don't worry about the response. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the reaction. Be the intense, loving you that you've always been. Don't worry about what's going to come in return. And I promise you, I can't promise you anything, but God promises you that he will bless you big. You know what I mean? You reap what you sow. You sow big, you reap big. All right, love you.